ahead. Well, Prashant, let's get to the stock that you're tracking on Market Laser.
RBL Bank, Nigel, is basically the stock I'm looking at. And, we'll have the chart up for RBL as always. Basically, it's not done well. I mean, over the last, 10, 11, 12 trading sessions, it's come off quite a bit. And now RBL Bank is resting at a trend line, which has been true for so many of these names that we've been highlighting. The high for RBL was, 6th of January this year. It got to almost about 190 odd rupees. And then, it sits at 167, almost exactly at the trend line, rising from the June lows. The low was 20th of June 2022. The low was $74. You draw an upward sloping trend line with touch points in July of this year. Then, this trend line got tested again in September of this year. There was a brief touch point in October. And then in December, the stock bounced off this level. It got to 150 before surging higher all the way to about 190 odd levels. And then we are back to the 160. It's a rising trend line. So the levels keep rising. But there have been, as you can see, multiple touch points, and we are back at it again. So I'm not saying one way or the other, but whether it sort of breaks this down, breaks below this, from the lows of June, it has not. Every time it's got to these levels, it's given a 10-15% kind of a bounce. Will that be the case this time around as well? Or will we see a break? If it is a break, these things tend to run for a bit before, there is some stability which emerges. I think let the price dictate what it wants to do, and you'll be able to observe what happens. The operative level basically is this 168, 170 kind of levels, one way or the other. And you need a strong closing above this or below this to confirm a trend from here out. Nigel.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot. So we'll keep an eye out on RBL Bank. Well, let's move on then. KEI Industries in focus. Their third quarter numbers is what they delivered. Revenue growth of close to